Yeah, do you have it pulled up?
Well,
Want to do a sound check?
just waiting.
Test. I'm getting it into OBS. I'm not getting it in the phones.
I can't hear Kent, but I can hear something from the computer.
But actually, this screen's a little bigger. You can see some of the people. Because like I was still watching that one. I'm like, oh, man, I'm gonna have to rewatch the game. I can't even see who's playing.
Yeah, I'm getting the meter here and I'm getting it over here.
We didn't have that trouble before, Craig, where it wasn't coming in the phones and we had to do something.
So there's 2 phones. Let's try that.
Test. I think that's better. Yeah, I think I can hear myself now. You shouldn't have to turn it up that high, though. I'm hearing myself, but it's still a little low. Is there a gain up here?
This is the mic gain.
What's the mic? Yeah,
The
turn.
gain's almost all the way up.
Huh?
The gain's almost all the way up.
Well, how about the mic?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the mic gain right there.
Oh. Huh. Wonder why it's so low. Okay, now it's coming in.
Okay.
Now it's coming in. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Well, now you turn that down and it's.
Did you lose it?
Yeah. There you go. That's good right there.
All right.
Okay, test, everybody. Beavers against Bishop Watterson, preseason coming up in a few minutes. Good afternoon, everyone, from the National Trail Parks and Rec District Chiller Rink in Springfield, Ohio. My name is Kent Jacobs. Welcome once again to Beavercreek Battling Beaver Hockey. This afternoon, the Beavers in a preseason exhibition are taking on the Bishop Watterson Eagles out of the Columbus area. In the preseason, Bishop Watterson is 1-2. The Beavers are 0-1-1. They tied the Springfield team from Toledo yesterday 3-3, and they dropped a 4-2 decision to the Miami Red Hawk junior varsity team earlier here a couple weeks ago. So we're all set and ready to go. In the net for Beavercreek will be Big Hoss, Gabe Horseman, number 37, while for the Watterson Eagles, it's Everett King will be in goal at the other end. The Beavers are in their cream-colored sweaters with black trunks. The Bishop Watterson Eagles in their all-black uniforms. Puck is dropped and we're underway. We're playing 15-minute periods. And we're up here in a mezzanine area behind glass, so you're not going to hear any crowd noise or anything. We're unable to get down in the stands due to a poor signal, so we're upstairs. Here's a pass over for at the side of the net for Jake Wildermuth, and he couldn't control it. And the Beavers get the puck out of their own end. Now puck dropped in behind the Beaver net. Back to get it is Vandenboss. Zach Vandenboss clears not out. It's held in. There's a tip right in front, and Haas is able to keep it out. Trying to jam it in was Jake Richards of Watterson. We're a minute into the game. No score. Welcome you to Sunday afternoon preseason hockey. Here's Hayden Drake for Beavercreek. Drake rims it around to center ice. Picking it up there for Watterson is Trevor Long. Long will dump it in behind the Beaver net. Back to get it is Malik of Beavercreek. Clears to the line, but it's held in and dumped right back. Trevor Long to get it for Watterson. And it's banged off the inboards back to the right wing side and held in at the blue line. Eagles still have it. Behind the net is Biagio Pagan. Couldn't control the puck. Here come the Beavers the other way. Ethan Malik, number 16. He'll slide it in the Eagle zone down at the end of the rink. 12:45 to go first period. We're just underway. For Beavercreek, Zach Brighting banged it off the inboards. It comes out to the blue line, held in by J.P. Smith. He sends it behind the net. Eagles trying to get it out of their end. And back for Watterson, Trevor Long. Rink-wide pass intended for teammate Nathan Foley is whistled down as the Eagles are offside at the Beaver blue line. 12:17 to go in period number one. No score. It's going to be Drew Vandenbos winning the draw. Back for Tyler Callender. Callender gets past Van Bittner and dumps the puck in the Eagle zone. 3 minutes into period number one. Eagles re-enter the Beavercreek zone, but it's chopped away nicely by Drew Vandenbos and back to the Eagle blue line. Bishop Watterson out of Columbus. Puck dumped in there by Jack Gibson, but he's unable to control it, and it's cleared away. One of the Beavers ridden into the boards on the left wing side. That's J.P. Smith. Puck comes free. Trying to move it ahead for Beavercreek was Hayden Drake. He drops it back to the Eagle blue line. And then it's cleared back behind the Beaver net. Back to get it, Zach Vandenbos. Clears not out. Held in by a Van Bittner of Watterson. But controlling the puck for the Beavers, Zach Vandenbos, and he'll ice the puck the other way, and we'll have a face-off back in the Beavercreek zone with 10:55 to go in period number one. And no score. Well, if you'd like to say hello this afternoon, just send us a chat on the YouTube. Just create a, well, you don't have to create a password, just put a comment in. From the face-off, Beavers have it. Chase Newroth on left wing into the Eagle zone at the other end. Newroth behind the net. Trying to center, and it's on goal, and Everett King is able to make the stop. And he'll hold on to it for the face-off. Clock stopped, 10:31 to go in the period. Face-off in the left wing circle. Newroth for Beavercreek wins the face-off. Back for Vandenbos. A shot blocked in front. And here come the Eagles this way. Nice check by Drake on Eagle player Jake Richards. Beavers come back the other way, and it's dropped into the Eagle zone. We're 5 minutes into period number one. Here's a shot, and just wide of the Watterson net. Hayden Drake will dump the puck back in behind the Watterson net. Beavers trying to patrol their blue line and make it hard for the Eagles to get back into the attacking zone. Here is a nice shot by Watterson's Mike Wozniak. And Horseman the save, and the rebound is cleared away, and it's iced. And with 9:21 to go, the faceoff will be back in the Beavercreek zone. Again, we emanate from the National Trail Parks and Rec Chiller in Springfield, Ohio. There are, as I understand it, 4 of these different chiller rinks in the state. Shot from the faceoff steered aside by Big Haas. Clearing it, Vanden Boss, but held in at the blue line. Shot redirected in front. It was blocked by Callender of Beavercreek. And Brighting is able to slip the puck to center. We're 6 minutes into period 1 and scoreless. Drew Vanden Boss clears, but dumped right back in, and Vanden Boss will get it right back. Pass up on the right wing, and a return pass intercepted. Here's a shot right on, and the save by Horseman. That shot off the stick of Trevor Long. He intercepted what was a telegraphed pass. That's a giveaway in your own zone, which is a no-no, but unfortunately for the Beavers, Big Haas was able to make the stop, and we remain scoreless. Here's another rush by the Watterson Eagles the other way. Losing the puck, however, was Trevor Long. Picking it up for the Beavers was number 16. That's Ethan Malik. Malik over for Smith. J.P. Smith drops it in front, and a shot is wide of the Watterson goal. 8 minutes to go in period 1. 0-0. And as a Watterson player goes down along the left wing boards at the other end, there's a whistle. And let's see if we have an infraction on that play. Or did the puck just go out of play? Well, it looks like J.P. Smith is going to head off to the cooler. 2 minutes for roughing. So, a Watterson power play for 2 minutes, and the face-off in the Beaver zone from the draw. Shot off a stick up high into the right wing corner. Hayden Drake. Poke checked away, gets it back. And the shotgun clears it down the ice, and it'll be on goal at the other end, and the save made by King. He turns it aside and leaves it for teammate Biagio Pagan. Pagan's pass at center broken up. Midway through period number 1, no score. Watterson on a power play for another minute and a half. Here come the Eagles in the dark uniforms. Long, trying to stick handle around in front. Backhander, and he scores. That actually was Mike Wozniak, 71, not 77 King. Nice move by Mike Wozniak. Center iceman for the Eagles. He maneuvered through the slot, got around the defense, and just dropped a backhander to the side of the net, and Horseman got a piece of it, but then it dropped behind him into the goal, and that's a power play goal for Watterson. And they lead it 1-0. Team's now back at full strength. Puck dumped into the Beaver zone. There's Wozniak. He's bumped off the puck by Vanden Boss. A couple of players collide. A Beaver player down on the ice. And a whistle. That's Wes Brighting on the ice. And He tangled up with Van Bittner. And there's going to be a penalty on the Eagles. Roughing, you say, Dave? So roughing minor on Watterson, and the Beavers have a power play. It was on, let's see, we don't have a 2. Well, okay. Yeah, we don't have they don't have a uniform number 2, so we don't know who that's on. But at any rate, it's a power play for the Beavers trying to tie this game up. They trail up 1-0 with 6:40 to go in the first. And now the official is at the scorer table mentioning something. So a face-off down in the other end in the Eagle zone. Drake holds it in for Newroth, but it's off his stick, and back come the Eagles the other way. Here's Wozniak around the defense, and a wrist shot as well up high and up over the glass. Another good move by Wozniak. He's the one who scored just a few moments ago, making a good move around a couple of Beavers to get that shot, and in this instance was able to get around a couple of Beaver players and pull the trigger on a shot, but he had his stick blade too far underneath the puck and flipped it high up over the glass. A minute and a half left in the Beaver power play. Hayden Drake around Wozniak. Drops it off. It's poke checked away. Drake sends it over into the center ice, but it's intercepted and dumped back behind the Beaver net. Horseman out of the net to set it up. Puck is stolen by Wozniak. He looks like a college player out there, folks. Puck is picked up now by Zach Vandenboss. Over for Curve Miller. Is he wearing number 13? Because we don't have a 13.
Yeah, so yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, okay, I got you.
Jersey switch didn't make the roster.
Okay. All right, here is Vandenboss banging it off the right wing wall down the ice. And it's an icing violation against the Beavers. So the Beavers have a one-man advantage for another 36 seconds, trailing 1-0, and that icing the puck is something they didn't want to do. That brings the face-off all the way back into their defending zone. And Drake, Vandenboss, Smith, Callender, Brighting on the ice for the Beavers. From the face-off, Drake slides it through past Long. Off a stick back to Drake. Here's Hayden Drake into the Watterson zone on left wing. Drake behind the net centers it. It comes out to the blue line. Callender holds in. A wrist shot is turned aside. 15 seconds left in the power play. It's cleared away by the Eagles. And after the puck for Watterson, Trevor Long overskates the puck. Callender picks it up. Just a few seconds left. These teams are going to be back at full strength, so the penalty killed off by Bishop Watterson. 4.5 to go in the period. Bishop Watterson up 1-0. Here's a chance. Stuffing it at the side of the net for Watterson was King, Dalton King. And Gabe Horseman able to make the stop. Hayden Drake and big Trevor Long tangle up a little bit in front of the net. Now they're broken up. We've got 4:22 left in the period. Left wing circle face-off to the left of Gabe Horseman. Liam Corrigan against Pagan. Pagan wins the face-off. Loose puck flips up high to the left wing corner. Holding it in there is Dalton King. Dumps it behind the net. And it's picked up by Tyler Callender. He's bumped off the puck. Eagles trying to keep the puck in the Beaver zone. Trying to maneuver in front. Pagan, shot, and it's off a stick wide. Puck dropped back to the left point. Centering for Dalton King, and it's off of his stick blade wide. Now for the Beavers, picking it up and clearing it down the ice, Drew Vandenboss, and goalkeeper Everett King will let that go for icing. 3:32 to go in period number 1. Chase Newroth will do battle with Van Bittner of Watterson. Newroth wins the faceoff. Puck shot up to the blue line, and they're in the clear the other way for a shot. And that was Zach Vandenboss. He had a clearing on right wing, got a good shot away, but it was wide of the goal. Back another rush this way. Dalton King centers, but it's intercepted for the Beavers by Miller. Miller passes over for Vandenboss, and that's off of his stick. 3 minutes to go in the period. For Watterson, there's Pagan. Leaves it for Stalter. Stalter. Pass to the point, broken up by Miller. Curve Miller. And the Eagles regain possession and clear it back into the Beaver zone. 2.5 minutes to go in period 1. The Bishop Watterson Eagles leading the Beavers 1-0. Beavers in the cream-colored sweaters. Puck dumped behind the Eagle goal down at the other end of the rink. Eagles come back. Nice move around Drake by Robert Stalter, but Drake is able to check him and steal the puck. He lost the handle on it. Back is Stalter, and he's tied up. Back for the Beavers the other way, Miller. Kervin Miller will dump it in. 1:45 to go in the period. Here come the Eagles. Nice move and a shot. Save by Horseman as he was able to make the stop on Mike Wozniak. And those two Watterson players, number 71 Wozniak and 77 King. These guys look like they are college players out there. Seem to be bigger and faster than most of the other fellows on the rink. From the face-off. Pass by Vandenboss, broken up. Here for the Eagles is Wozniak. He's checked off the puck nicely by Smith. Brighting picks it up, Zach Brighting. And he's tied up, picking it up, Wozniak. Wozniak loses the handle. Players wrestle for it. Nice play by Zach Brighting. Try to hold off Jake Richards off the puck. Under a minute to play in period 1. Puck flipped by Richards back behind the Beaver net. Back to get it is Ethan Malik. Malik's pass off the boards. Malik gets it back, trying to re-enter the Eagle zone, but he's tangled up between the two Eagles. Watterson back the other way. Behind the net, Wozniak. Wozniak trying to make a play. 20 seconds left in the period. Here's a screen shot, and Haas has got it. That was a good wrist shot from the point by Spiert. And Horseman able to pick that one off. 17 seconds to go in period one. Drew Vandenbos takes the face off against Pagan. From the draw, King centers. It's off a stick. Eagles hold it in. Pagan drops it off, and he unable to get a good pass away, and the period will come to a close. So a power play goal by
71 from 4.
Mike Wozniak and assisted by Pagan. And again, that was a power play goal. And that's where we stand after one period of play. The Watterson Eagles 1 and the Beavercreek Beavers 0. You think the goalies are going to split things up today, guys?
Yeah, they've done it past 2 games, so I'm guessing about halfway. They've been pretty close to half.
Oh, we haven't heard from anybody. Oh, we Nancy Jeske. Hey, we heard from Nancy Jeske saying, "Go Creek, go." Hi, Nancy. How you doing? Hope everything's going well for you, and we welcome you to Sunday afternoon hockey. Everybody else watching football? Is that what's going on? Why would they want to watch football when they can have some preseason high school hockey? Come on.
Southwest Ohio.
All right back at it, everybody. Everett King takes the crease. Is their main color black? Is that what it looks like down there?
It's like maroon.
Maroon?
Yeah, maroon.
So a dark maroon for the Eagles, and then what is that, like a tan trim color?
It almost looks like Seminoles colors kind of thing.
Oh, Florida State. Okay, I got you. So they're in the dark maroon sweaters. I called it black earlier. Puck dropped for period number 2, and we're underway with the Eagles up 1-0. Kent Jacobs, along with our engineer Dave Vandenbos and Cliff Briding, our camera operator today. Craig Newroth, our producer. You want to call him producer?
Trying to wrangle up a special guest for you for the intermission.
Oh, good. Okay. We've got our good friend Nigel Gunn here today. He's purchased our equipment for us. Here's a shot. Save. That was a good chance for the Beavers. Haywood. Beavers still have it. Centering pass intercepted by the Eagles' Nathan Monahan.
Nigel's also providing the internet.
And Nigel Gunn is providing the internet for us today. So big Beaver tip of the hat to Nigel Gunn. We appreciate all of his support and assistance to us to get things on the air today. Penalty on the play on the Beavers, and that's on Chase Newroth. 2-minute minor, so Bishop Watterson will have a power play. Their lone goal of the game was a power play goal for Watterson. There's Pagan at the point. Drops it back for a shot off the stick of Monahan that's blocked in front. Eagles a one-man advantage for another minute 40. Skating around for the Eagles is Eli Schrack, or check that, Jake Richards. Pagan holding the puck in. Drops it off behind the net for Richards. Richards shot, and looks like a save at the other end, and the rebound is cleared away. Back to get it is Biagio Pagan, Pagan. Beavers steal the puck. That was Hayden Drake, and he'll clear it all the way back behind the Eagle net. Back to get it, Pagan, number 4. Pagan around Vanden Boss, slides it to the blue line, but it's intercepted by Zach Briding and dumped right back in. Nate Monahan back to get it. Monahan for Pagan on right wing. Through center. Pagan into the Beaver zone. A shot. And he scores. Biagio Pagan, unless there was a tip on it that I didn't see down here. I believe it's Pagan, number 4. On a power play goal. There were 35 seconds left in that power play. And that doubles the Watterson lead now to 2-0. And Dave will let us know if there were any assists on that play. I don't know if there were not. Pagan. Oh, 47? Okay. So it was Monahan who got the assist. Well, Coach Gutterman not going to be too happy about that. 2 special teams goals now for the Eagles. 2 power play goals. They're 2 for 2 on the man advantage. Stalter dumps it in to the Beaver zone. Back to get it. For Beavercreek, there was Corrigan. Beavers come back the other way. Right at us, a shot saved by King. Nice shot by Chase Newroth, but Everett King was able to make the stop. Beavers at center again. Newroth drops it off for Vanden Boss. Or check that, it's Haywood. Haywood behind the net. Centers, shot, and score! Chase Newroth, nice centering pass by Haywood. Nice play by Haywood. He's able to get the puck back and slide it in front, and there's Newroth to knock it in. And for Chase Newroth, that is his second goal of the preseason. And for Haywood, that's his second assist. We'll see if there are...
Yep, Miller got the other assist.
Okay, Curve Miller, the other assist. And for Curvin Miller, his first assist of the preseason. Now the net comes loose for the Eagles. The Beavers trying to get this thing tied up. They trail it now 2-1. The officials, I think we got Tank Wilkinson down there, and I'm not quite sure who the other official is. Ty the Tank, it's kind of easy to tell who he is down there.
He has a presence.
He's a guy that players aren't going to argue with. All right, the Beavers are kicking up their heels here in this second period. They've scored a goal. They've kept the puck for the most part down here in this Watterson zone. Now here's Monahan. He'll dump it back behind the Beaver net. Nathan Monahan could not hold the puck in as it bounced back to him. Beavers come back the other way. A shot saved by King. Rebound, and King is able to cover it up. There was Zach Briding. He holding his hands up in the air saying, I'm not doing anything, as he had like two two Eagles that were ready to pounce. Yeah. It's like, hey, I'm not doing anything. Hold on. Face off in the Eagle zone. Bishop Watterson, they lead it 2-1. Adam Somos, or check that, Hunter's Spirit, Spiert, Spirit. Dumped it back in the Beaver zone. Here's a Beaver player who's down along the boards on the right wing side at the other end of the rink. And that looks like Wes Briding. Did he get tripped up or what happened down there? Did you guys see it?
Looked like it was, as soon as he released the puck, it was, like he just got leveled.
Okay, got hit into the boards. Okay, he's back. Who's that?
The training staff.
Oh, the training staff. Okay, great. Well, yeah, good point, Dave. They were right, training people right out there to see if he was all right, and it looked like he went back under his own power, right back to the bench. So there was a penalty on that play on Watterson, on Dalton King, number 23. Was that a rough or what was it?
I didn't see the actual.
Okay. 2-minute minor. And it looked like Wes Briding was okay, so everything's all right. Here is Horseman setting it up at the other end for Hayden Drake. Here comes the shotgun the other way. Drop pass on the right wing for Newroth. Centering pass deflected away. Picked up by Callender. Back into the Eagle zone, but poke checked and cleared. Drake at center. Back to get it. Leaves it for Miller. Now for Haywood. Back to the point. Drake. And the shot blocked and back the other way. It's trouble. Trevor Long all alone. He shoots. And the save is made by Horseman. He's able to rob Trevor Long, who took the puck and had a clearing all the way down the ice, and that's big number 77, and that's a nice stop by Big Haas to thwart Mr. Long. Beavers have a power play for another minute, but now we've got another whistle. And Chase Newroth wanted the face-off on the Watterson side of center, but the referee says nope. Taking it all the way back into the Beaver zone. So just under a minute left in the Beaver power play, trailing it 2-1. It's been Wozniak and Pagan for Watterson, Newroth for Beavercreek. Here's a centering pass for Newroth. Was up high over his stick. Couldn't get a tip on it. Centering pass or clearing pass was blocked down and held in by the Beavers as Richards tried to clear it. Beavers still have it. Nice move by Drake, but the puck comes off his stick and it's stolen by Richards and cleared away. 10 seconds left in the Beaver power play. 7:28 to go in period number 2. We're midway through the game with Watterson leading at 2-1. Newroth drops it off to Smith. J.P. Smith tangles up with Wozniak. And now the puck skitters over to the side of the Watterson goal. Penalty's been killed off. We're back to full strength on both sides. For the Beavers, here comes Haywood. Haywood bumped off the puck by Pagan and cleared back to center ice. For Bishop Watterson, Jack Gibson. Sweet pass over to Wozniak into the Beaver zone, right wing. Wozniak fires and save made, and the puck is cleared away. Here come the Beavers. They've got a chance the other way. A shot! Holy mackerel, King the save to rob Zach Brighting, who had a breakaway all by himself. So we have seen both goalies thwart 1-0 breakaways in this period. And King getting congratulations from Hunter Speart. Boy, what a chance. Zach Brighting almost ties the game. There's a shot kicked out by King, and Brighting again trying to get a tip on the rebound, but Everett King making the stop. That was a nice kick save by Everett King, and he was able to keep the puck right underneath him and smother it for a face-off. From the draw. Picked up by Somos. Couldn't clear it. Beavers get a shot and the save by King. Another point-blank shot right in on goal, and Everett King able to make the stop. Beavers have come very close several times this period to tying the game. Picking up the loose puck at center, Van Bittner. Bittner bumped off the puck. He comes over to Hunter Speart. Speart back for Bittner. Into the Beaver zone. He'll dump it into the left wing corner. Comes back to the point. Beavers steal it away. Here they come. There's a shot. Blocker pad save by King. And again with Zach Brighting on the doorstep trying to get a shot at that rebound. Everett King was able to stop it. Is that Horseman still down there, you think? Huh? Okay, Talon Patterson is now in goal for the Beavers. Everett King still in the net for the Eagles. Shot and a save made by King. And Kyle Compton on the ice with Brian Scott. We've got Liam Corrigan. Looks like we've got Haywood out there at the point. So some younger Beavers out there right now. Here's Biagio Pagan into the Beaver zone at the other end. A backhander and Patterson the save. 5 minutes left in period 2. The Eagles lead it 2-1. Patterson has the puck at the other end and he'll hold it for a face-off. Talon Patterson, sophomore, is in now as they switch out the junior Horseman to give them both half a game. Back the other way for the Eagles, chasing down a loose puck. Nathan Monahan sweeps it to center for Pagan. Pagan lost it. Beavers try to clear it. Gathered in at center ice by the Eagles' Jack Gibson. He'll dump it back in. 4.5 to play in the period. 2-1 the Eagles in the dark maroon uniforms. Beavers steal it. Here's a shot, and it's just wide of the mark. Nice play there by Matt Haywood. He came very close to tying the game. There's a shot blocked and stolen away by Monahan. He blocked that shot and took it away in one motion. He comes back the other way into the Beaver zone, looking for Pagan in front, and that pass broken up. Back to Trevor Long, back to the point. There's a shot by Wildermuth, and that's blocked and cleared away, and that'll be in icing violation on Beavercreek. With 3:51 to go in period number 2. Both goals for the Eagles, power play goals. Wozniak and Pagan, the lone Beavercreek goal. An even strength goal by Chase Newroth. .345 to play in the second. For the Beavers, Vanden Boss has it stripped away by Wozniak. Wozniak trying to chase it down. Back into the Beaver zone on left wing. Wozniak, a shot and right on, and the save made by Talon Patterson. Face-off will be in the left wing circle of the Beavercreek zone down the way. From the draw, Wozniak from his own face-off has the puck in the corner. Wozniak slides it back to the point intended for Speart. Couldn't control it. Back in the corner, Richards. And the puck comes out in front, and it's into the netting, and they'll have a face-off. 3:13 to go in the second. From the face-off, Beavers come back the other way. Down by a goal. Ridden into the boards was Smith. Nice play there by the Eagles' Hunter Speart. Here is Speart, number 28. Back the other way. And down laying across the crease on the seat of his pants is Patterson. Eagles unable to get a shot away when he was down. 2.5 to go in the period. Calling for the puck back at the left point was Hunter Speart. Beavers clear it down the ice. Back to get it for Watterson is Speart. Speart pass up ahead to Wozniak. Sweeps it to center, intercepted there by Callender. Callender's pass, again, pick off this time by Adam Somos. And he'll dump it in to the center red line. Here, moving in, Wozniak, a shot wide of the Beaver goal. 2 minutes to play in the period. Chasing after the puck, Monahan, along with Beaver Zach Briding. Loose puck side of the net, it kicks off to the corner, Monahan. Monahan bangs it off the end boards to the right wing side, picked up there by Somos. To Wozniak, screen shot, blocked. Well, a couple of Eagles trying to get a whack at it. There was Long. And they'll dump it back into the Beaver zone. 1:20 to play in the period. Beavers are rushed the other way as the Eagles changed on the fly. Here's a shot off the stick of J.P. Smith, is blocked. Shipping the puck at center ice was Dalton King. We got a whistle as one of the Beavers was hit into the boards. And let's see what we got. Okay, it looks like number 11 for the Eagles, Van Bittner. Bittner. Van Bittner heads off for a 2-minute minor. 11. And 1:01 left in the period and face off in the Eagle zone. Beavers trying to tie the game before the end of the period. Puck flipped in front. After it now as it deflects off to the left wing is, or right wing rather, is Haywood. Haywood behind the net for Newroth. Centers, and it's broken up by the big paddle stick of King. Beavers still have it in the Watterson zone. Shot blocked by number 47, Monahan, as he knocked it down and it's cleared away. Half a minute to go in the period. Hayden Drake wrestles around with Dalton King at the other end, fighting for possession of the puck. 15 seconds left to go in period number 2. Here come the Beavers. Here's a rush the other way. Nice move for Newroth. Fires! He scores! What a move by Chase Newroth. And a great wrist shot, and with 9 seconds to go in the period, the Beavers tie the game up 2-2 on a power play goal. So how about that? That's the second goal of the game and third goal of the preseason for Chase Newroth. Boy, what a move the chaser made, and that buzzer sounds the end of period number 2. So highlight real goal by Chase Newroth. Ties the game up. After 2 periods of play, the Eagles and the Beavers are at 2 apiece.
17-2. So Drake and Wes.
So the assists on that last goal go to Hayden Drake and Wes Briding. Was that first goal the only assist for Haywood? That first goal was the only assist was Haywood?
I'll tell you just a second.
Okay.
Updates good.
No, first one was Newroth from Haywood and Miller.
Okay.
The second one was Newroth from Drake and Wes Briding.
Okay. So the scoring summary after 2. First period, Watterson, it was Wozniak assisted by Pagan, and that's the way we had it at the end of 1 period, 1-0. In the second period, the goal by Biagio Pagan, power play goal, assisted by Monahan. And then the Beavers, Chase Newroth, scores back-to-back goals. He scores twice in the period. Assisted by, first goal was assisted by Haywood and Miller, and the second goal assisted by Drake and by Wes Briding. And let's see, let me make sure I write that down.
We're getting, the freshmen are getting a lot.
Haywood.
We told me as a special guest, but we didn't tell him who.
Haywood and 13 Miller. Okay, Miller.
Oh, sorry. Kent, your
And
guest
then-
is here to your left.
Oh, okay. Let me make sure I get this stuff in. Writing. Okay. There we go. Okay. What? Hey, what's going on? Hey.
You got your own mic.
Oh, yes, you have your own mic. J.J. Lehman. How about it? J.J. Lehman, who is an alumni of the Beaver program. He was the leading defenseman for the Beavers last season, an all-star. And, gosh, it's great to see you, J.J. How's it going?
Going pretty good. Just doing school. I'm playing for Tri-State Spartans now, so
Uh-huh.
school and hockey is like the life of it. It's in Indianapolis.
Is his mic on? Is your mic on? Yeah.
Switch it up.
Yeah. There we go.
There we go.
There we go. Okay. So, JJ, okay. Now let us know what you're up to right now.
I'm at Sinclair for school, and I'm on Tri-State Spartans out of Indianapolis. So really, it's just school and hockey right now. A lot of travel. So.
Well, that's fantastic. Well, tell us how that's going. You say you're with the Spartans, you say?
Yeah, Tri-State Spartans.
Where are they based out of?
Indianapolis.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So you're doing a lot of commuting up there.
I am. Yeah. With school right now, I can make it once a week for practices.
Okay. And have you guys played any games yet?
Yeah. I joined a little late, so I joined for the NAPHL showcase up in Minnesota.
Oh, wow.
That was my first tournament with the team. So I think we've gotten 7 games with me.
Oh, wow.
So fairly new, but it's a lot of fun.
So you went up to Minnesota. So were there teams from that area in that tournament?
Yeah, I think so. And there were teams from all over the United States
really?
from there. So we played in North Carolina and yeah.
What has the speed of the college game, especially going up there? How did you adjust to that?
Honestly, playing Nugs helped a lot. So that was a double-A team through high school. This is just triple-A. So really, it's just about getting up the pace with a play with them. So you just move your feet, make sure you're doing what you're told, and I mean, it just comes with time. You just got to get used to it.
And how did you get hooked up with the Spartans?
Actually, another alumni, Alex. You remember Alex?
Oh, certainly. I think
Yep.
I remember that guy.
Of course, yeah.
He scored a couple of times.
Yeah. He actually texted me that they needed players for the Minnesota tournament, and if the coach liked you, that you could have a permanent roster spot with him. So,
Oh, wow.
yeah, he texted me, hit me up, and I went, and there, the rest is history. So,
Now the A Train, he's playing. Who's he playing for?
same team I am.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
AAA Spartans. Yep.
That's great. And what's his experience been with them so far? How's he doing?
He's doing pretty good. It's definitely a change for all of us, But he's doing really well. He's scoring,
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Wow. And the size and speed of the college players, you guys seem to be adjusting to that pretty well so far.
Yeah. So it's actually not college yet. This
Oh,
is
okay.
a couple steps below. So it's an 18U AAA team.
Oh, okay.
So it's still club. Hopefully I think the plan for both of us is probably go juniors and then
okay.
college. So, yeah, a couple steps below. But yeah, still a lot faster.
That's great. Yeah, I imagine. And what are you studying at Sinclair?
Right now I'm undecided, so I'm doing gen eds. I might switch my major to exercise science.
Oh, be like a trainer?
Yeah, that's kind of explore that area, see if I want to take it further. So yeah.
Now your dad's the martial artist,
Yes.
so he could probably give you advice on the training, the physical stuff like that, right?
Yeah. Lots of advice from him on that. Yeah.
And where are you still living here in the Dayton area then?
Yeah, I still live at home in Beavercreek. Just making it up to Indianapolis practice once a week. For now, they practice 3 times. I'm hoping that after I figure a couple things out, I can make at least 2 a week. So I would stay the night with one of the kids who lives there. But yeah, just living at home.
Have you gotten to know some of the other players on your team since you're only going up there once a week? Are you making some friends on the team up there?
Yeah, they've been really welcoming to me, honestly. So that's really nice. They only see me, for tournaments and that once a week. But yeah, it's been nice. They've been nice making new friends. So that's awesome.
There's probably some other guys on the team that are in those same type of circumstances, right? They live far away. Or
Yeah. We have kids from Arizona. We have kids from So it's all over Kentucky. Trying to think. Yeah, Kentucky, Ohio, Arizona, and Indianapolis are the main ones.
So there are other fellows that are only like once a week or something like that.
They all do online school, so they typically stay the night in Indianapolis for the 3 days. But I mean, they had the time to figure that out before, so I'm trying to do it as I go.
Now, what's your relationship with the coaches up there so far?
It's good, actually. Yeah. At the start, I had a lot of long conversations with the coaches about who I am as a hockey player, like how I like to play, what I like about the game. So they've been really, really good coaches so far. So that's good.
And you're playing defense, right?
I am on defense, yes.
And wow, so that's really exciting. And how many games is your team going to play this season?
That's a good question. It'll probably be around 50, 60 games, I think.
Holy cow.
So yeah, we get a lot of games in. They've already played before I joined. I think they played 15 games before I joined. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's around 50 or 60.
So some of the other guys that are your age that are just, getting into it, that's almost twice as many games as you guys played in high school.
Yep.
You play about 30, right, in high school?
Yeah, about 30.
So if you're playing 50, 60 games, well, of course, you guys are 18, 19 years old.
Yeah.
So, but will fatigue be a factor, you think, late in the season?
I don't think so, because, I mean, especially at the higher levels, a lot of it is also, getting in the gym, working on your endurance and stuff. So our games are normally like 3 to 5 every weekend with some weekends off. So, I mean, maybe pushing the 5th game on like the end of a weekend, those will probably get tiring, but I don't think it'll be that much of a problem.
And talking about training and what you're going to do, how about hockey? A lot of folks may not be familiar with what type of exercises do hockey players concentrate on when you're in the gym? Is there a specific set of exercises you guys do?
Really, you want to be a well-rounded athlete. So we do plyometrics is a big part of it. That's for like explosiveness, endurance, and everything. A lot of running. Heavy on the leg exercises because the legs feed the wolf. So yeah, but just everything really. I mean, there's not a specific thing.
Well, J.J. Lehman, I tell you, it's fantastic to see you, and we want to see you back during the season. We'll get you up in the crow's nest, and we'll talk to you again. So, J.J. Lehman, all-star defenseman for the Beavers, playing with the Indianapolis Tri-State Spartans. So we'll get an update on how his season is going when he visits with us again later in the season. So, J.J., say hello to your folks. And it's great to have you with us, and we'll see you again later this season.
Yes, sir.
J.J. Lehman, we thank him for stopping up to see us as we start the 3rd period of play with the Beavers and the Bishop Watterson Eagles are all tied up at 2 apiece. And what's become a really nice game so far, very competitive on both counts, the Beavers and the Eagles. Here's a shot, and there's a save by Talon Patterson. Patterson came in midway through the 2nd period as Gabe Horseman started the game, Big Hoss. There's a shot at the other end, and looks like Everett King is still in goal down there, so he looks like he's going to play the whole game. Again, the scores so far for Watterson, it's been Wozniak and Pagan, and for the Beavers, 2 goals by Chase Newroth. Both Watterson goals are power play goals. The Beavers, 1 of the 2 goals is a power play goal. A minute into period number 3. Here's Biagio Pagan behind the net. Drops it off. Callender intercepts it for the Beavers. Tries to clear it, but it's knocked down and held back in by Hunter Speart. Well, it's chopped back to Pagan along the boards. Pagan behind the net. Wraps it around. A shot. Save. Rebound. Backhander is blocked. And the backhand attempt by Dalton King. And the puck is cleared away and iced. And it'll be a face off back in the Beaver zone. Hayden Drake high fives goalkeeper Talon Patterson. As they get ready for the face-off, we've got Vanden Boss and we got Corrigan. There's from the face-off, a shot blocked. Here's a chance to save. Rebound is tipped wide by Robert Stalter. There's another shot, and Patterson is able to make the catch. He looked like a catcher, baseball catcher on that play. Two minutes into period number 3. Patterson had to stand tall on that sequence to keep the game tied up. From the draw. Puck chipped in behind the net. Vanden Boss clears it. He's knocked into the boards. Carrying the puck now is Matt Haywood. Clears it to Newroth at the other end. A shot and King the save.
We got a Go Creek from Joey Donahue.
Oh, I don't see it. So Joey Donahue, the big rig. Good to hear from the Diesel. He was having a great season with the Kent State Golden Flashes. Diesel Donahue, he is starting. I saw that on the Facebook post from his dad, Steve. Here's a shot wide of the mark by Wozniak. Wozniak behind the net to the right wing circle. Intended for Ellie Chirac. And it's intercepted and cleared up over the boards. So hello to Diesel Donahue. He's on the starting first line for the Golden Flashes. Face off in the Beaver zone. Wozniak's got a shot and it's wide. Wozniak drops it behind the net for Richards. Richards to Wozniak, chip behind the net. Held in the left wing circle. Wozniak fires and the save made by Talon Patterson off the big blocker pad. Beavers the other way. There's Vanden Boss ridden into the boards. Eagles clear the puck. Here they come the other way. Sidestep move, a shot, backhander off the stick of Jake Richards and off the shoulder of Patterson. Nice sidestep move by Wozniak, spins, gets tied up with J.P. Smith, who lost his stick. Wozniak shot right on, and there to make the catch is Patterson. 11:07 to go in the third period. We're all tied up at 2 apiece. Gabe Horseman started in goal for the Beavers. Midway through the second, Talon Patterson took over. It's been Everett King all the way in net for the Bishop Watterson Eagles. Centering pass, shot up over the crossbar by Pagan. Here's Pagan spinning in the right wing circle. Now behind the net, being harassed by Drake. Pagan still has it, being checked by Vanden Boss. And Vanden Boss steals the puck. Here's Zach Vanden Boss into the Watterson zone, a shot, and he fires wide. 10:30 to go in the third. We're all tied up at 2 apiece. At center ice, Vanden Boss to Drake. Back to Vandenbos. Trying to strip the puck away was Monahan. Gets it to Pagan. Pagan pass to Long, and Long will dump it in behind the Beaver net. Back to get it, Vandenbos, Zach Vandenbos. Stealing the puck, Pagan. Pagan shoots, and from a bad angle side of the net, he flipped it up high and wide. Monahan, shot, stick save. Rebound, Drake. Trying to clear it. It gets knocked down, still in the Beaver zone, and clearing it away, however, is Zach Vandenbos. Beavers change on the fly. Here's another rush by the Eagles. Gibson tries to shoot it in front. It's broken up, and Drake will clear it. Intended for Haywood on right wing into the Watterson zone. Haywood trying to flip it in front, and it gets intercepted. Here's Monahan. Pass up ahead for Gibson. He's ridden down to the ice by Haywood. Loose puck picked up by Miller. Miller's pass is volleyed off a couple of players, and then we have a whistle. 8:48 to go in the third. We're all tied up at 2 apiece. Here in the preseason, the Watterson Eagles have a record of 1-2. The Beavers 0-1-1. Beavers trying to get a win in this preseason before they start the regular season Saturday night at 8:30 against the Elder Panthers. Hunter Speart in the Beaver zone gets tangled up with Callender. Callender trying to clear it. Speart chips it into the corner. Speart fighting with Newroth for it. Newroth comes away with a puck. Head manning on right wing to Haywood. Haywood gets past Bittner. Puck comes off of his stick, and we've got a Beaver player that goes down. That's Curve Miller. He got tripped up, and I think we're going to have a penalty on Watterson. So we've got a tripping minor coming up. Or do we? We don't. Miller went down, and they called play, and we thought it was for a penalty, but apparently not. So both teams remain at full strength with 8 minutes to play in the third period. Tied at 2 apiece. Pass dumped into the Beaver zone offside by Eagle player Joe Wozniak, I assume brother of Mike Wozniak. Face-off will be at center. From the draw, Eagles control at neutral ice. Rink-wide pass to the right wing into the Beaver zone, intercepted by Callender. Callender clears not out, held in. Shot, saved by Patterson. Rebound picked up by J.P. Smith of the Beavers. Pass up ahead for Malik. Ethan Malik, puck comes off of his stick. Eagles come back. But losing control of the puck was Richards. Loose puck at neutral ice, picked up by Wozniak. Centers, shot by Richards, and it's high and wide. Another shot just wide of the Beaver net. Eagles putting pressure on the Beaver net here in midway through this third period. Now for Beavercreek the other way, Liam Corrigan. He lost the handle. Eagles come back. Right at us. Drop pass for Richards. Pulls the trigger. Just wide of the Beaver net on the right post. Monahan unable to control it. Beavers come back. Here is Malik. And shot in on net, and King makes the stop. Clock stopped. 6:26 to play. in the period, in the third and final period. Right wing circle face off. Has there been any other messages,
Nope.
chat messages?
Last one I saw was Joey.
Okay.
That's it.
6:15 to play. And I don't know at this point whether they would play any overtime if this game is tied or not.
We didn't yesterday with the tie, so I assume that.
Okay. Might depend on what ice time or what, how much time they've got or whatever. So we will let you know. Here's a Drake shotgun blast and save made by King. Hayden Drake trying to put a sizzler into the net. And there's a pass up ahead for Curve Miller to Newroth. Newroth tied up. Loose puck, Vandenboss. Over for Haywood. Haywood tied up along the left wing boards, right at the Eagle blue line. Hayden Drake along the left wing boards, chips it behind the net. Comes back to the blue line, a shot wide by the Beavers' Zach Vandenboss. Puck out of play now, and we'll have a face-off with 5:10 to go. 2-2 the score. It's been Wozniak and Pagan for the Eagles. 2 goals by Chase Newroth for Beavercreek. 5:10 to play in the third. Face-off left wing circle of the Watterson zone. Shot comes in from the draw and right at the side of the net, and Everett King will stop that one. I'd like to mention some of our sponsors as things wind down today. And we'll get to that shortly. From the face-off, here's a shot off the stick of Hunter Speart that gets blocked on defense. There's a shot off a stick up high and wide of the Beaver net. Puck still in the Beaver zone. Picking it up, Malik. He bangs it off the right wing boards to center. Back to get it for the Eagles is Jack Gibson. 4.5 to play. Puck dumped in the Beaver zone. Malik clears not out. Held in left point. Shot blocked. Off a skate in front. Puck centered again. Off a stick to the blue line. Dumped back in the Beaver zone. Back to get it, Tyler Callender. He's being shadowed by Van Bittner. Callender clears not out. Bittner centers. But unable to catch up to the puck was Robert Stalter. And the Beavers get it out of the zone but ice the puck, and we'll have a face-off back here in the Beaver zone with 3:55 to go. Some of our sponsors would like to mention, of course, Dayton's Original Pizza Factory with our good pal Bill Daniels. We've got Russell Total Wealth and Fitness, Curve Miller, and our as the puck is cleared back to the Eagle blue line, 3.5 to go. Beavers trying to make something happen to pull this game out. They trailed 2-0 and 2-1, and they've tied it back up. Patterson sets it up. Puck is cleared back to the blue line by Corrigan. Now it's knocked out of the zone. Back to get it for the Eagles, Hunter Speart. 3 minutes to play. Now for the Beavers, Matt Haywood has it poke checked off of his stick. Back to get it for the Beavers is Zach Vandenboss. Vandenboss lost the puck right in front of the net. Saved by Patterson to rob Jake Richards. And now here's Wozniak centering a shot. Save Patterson off the stick of Richards. Jake Richards is going to, here's Wozniak spinning and shooting right in the breadbasket of Talon Patterson, and Jake Richards and Mike Wozniak are going to see Talon Patterson in their nightmares tonight. They have had several big chances right in front of the net, and Talon has been able to stonewall them on each occasion. Now the puck chipped down the ice. Out of the net is Everett King, and he's able to clear the puck to the corner before J.P. Smith could catch up to it. 2 minutes to go. Hayden Drake chips it ahead, intercepted by Pagan. He dumps it ahead behind the net. Pagan then will chase it down. Pagan being checked by Drake. Loose puck. And it's dumped right back from the blue line to the right wing boards. Hayden Drake will clear it. Pass up ahead for Drew Vandenbosch. Shot, and he scores! Holy mackerel, how about that? Drew Vandenbosch from the right wing. Everett King, he's down sitting on his knees. I think he's surprised that one got past him. But Drew Vandenbosch, how about that? For Drew, his second goal of the preseason. How about that? A minute 15 to go in the game. Here are the Eagles. Wozniak fires. It's blocked by Newroth. Chase Newroth will pick it up. I'm surprised on that sequence the Eagles didn't have an empty net. Newroth the other way is shot wide of the Watterson goal. Under a minute to play. Here come the Eagles. Wozniak into the Beaver zone. Pulls the trigger. Pad save. Jake Richards looking to make a play. Richards checked from behind by Haywood. Half a minute to go. Puck still in the Beaver zone. Now it's cleared away. Empty net at the other end of the rink. 25 seconds to go. Wozniak checked by Newroth. Loose puck Richards. Centers a tip wide. And clearing the puck, Newroth, not out, however, held in at the blue line. But now it's stolen away by Curve Miller. Oh, but he's unable to carry it down the ice to shoot at the empty net. Now Drake a shot at the empty net, and he scores! With 3 seconds to go, shotgun Drake with a rifle shot all the way down the ice and into the empty net. And the Beavers lead it 4-2, and they're going to win for the first time in this preseason. And for Hayden Drake, that's his second goal of the preseason. Did we have any assist on that?
I haven't seen yet.
Okay. How about that, folks? Boy, what a gutty effort today by the Beavers. Puck is dropped, and that'll do it. The Beavercreek Beavers come away with a 4-2 win today against Bishop Watterson. And from their reaction down there, it's looked like they just won a tournament. They are mobbing Talon Patterson, and fellow goalie Gabe Horseman pats Talon on the shoulders. Both goalies played really well today as the Beavers win it by a score of 4-2. How about that, folks? Wow. So any messages yet as far as the
I was so caught up in the celebration at Slash Dog X.
Slash Dogs? Because I'm not seeing these. I don't know.
Great to hear your voice again. Looking forward to the new season.
Hey, Slash, nice to hear from you. And yes, thank you very much. And yeah, we're looking forward to the season.
Yep, he's enjoying watching Drew and Zach play.
Good. He's enjoying watching Drew and Zach play. Boy, Drew, what a goal.
Yep, that
Dang.
was a nice shot.
Fantastic. Wow.
That time at Dry Creek's paying off.
There you go. Dave says the practice time at the Dry Creek, which is the practice rink that's made of what, plastic?
Yep.
So synthetic ice, so they can do that at any time. And Dave Vandenboss, our producer, says that the practice time there is paid off for the players. Wow. Well, son of a gun, everybody. Let's go over the scoring, and then we'll have a 3 stars of the game. The scoring was underway in the first period by the Eagles. Mike Wozniak, center iceman, power play goal, assisted by Biagio Pagan. And after one period of play, it was 1-0 Eagles. They bumped their lead up to 2-0 when Pagan scored a goal, a power play goal. So both Watterson goals in this game were power play goals. The Pagan goal assisted by Nathan Monahan, and it was 2-0 Watterson. Then Chase Newroth got a goal in the second, assisted by Matthew Haywood and by Curve Miller. Made it 2-1. And then Chase Newroth, a power play goal to tie things up, assisted by Hayden Drake and by Wes Brighting. And suddenly, at the end of 2 periods, we were all tied up at 2 apiece. And it stayed that way well into the third period when, on a semi-breakaway on right wing, Drew Vandenboss whistles a shot from the right wing, a wrist shot past netminder Everett King of Watterson, and for Drew, it was his second goal of the preseason. For Chase Newroth, the 2 goals were goals numbers 2 and 3 on the spring, or the fall, I should say, for the chaser. And then with an empty net and just a few seconds left in the game, shotgun Drake, Hayden Drake, from all the way down here in the left wing circle of his own zone, whistles one down the ice and into the empty net. And for Hayden, that's his second goal of the preseason. And that rounded out the scoring at 4-2. So, any word on assists on those last 2 goals?
Not last time I checked.
That's before we...
18 from 17. So, yeah, Vandenboss and Drake on that last goal.
Okay, how about on Hayden's empty netter? Any?
Nope.
Okay.
So just assume it's no assists.
Okay. So we'll call that unassisted. Okay. So we'll try to figure out a 3 stars and a hard hat. And nobody was. Were they keeping tracks of shots on goal?
Yeah, but I'm not sure exactly how they were sending it up. So
Okay.
I do have a final tally. Gabe had 10 saves in his half.
Okay. And do you know about
And I'll tell
Talon?
you that, so my count was Bishop 16 shots, Beavercreek 7 shots is what I had total. But
Well,
that's not official.
I would say Patterson had more than 6 saves. Right? I mean, Talon, he got.
I would think so too.
Yeah.
So
So-
Unless when they send me an update it's for the period, that's what I don't know.
Oh,
So
that
if
could
they
be.
send me
Yeah, that
total
could-
game or period.
Yeah.
Most likely it was period, but I don't know.
Yeah. So we won't worry about that right now. Okay.
But we'll work on getting you good stats for the rest of the season.
Oh, there you go. Good stats the rest of the season. Good. So let's figure out 3 stars for the day. We are going to give the number 3 star of the game will go to Hayden Drake. Hayden gets a goal and 2 assists, so 3 points on the day for the shotgun. And the number 2 star of the game, we're going to give that to Chase Newroth, the chaser with 2 goals on the game, including 1 power play goal. And the number 1 star of the game, I'm giving that to Talon Patterson. He made some really impressive stops down here to keep the game tied, especially on some of those big guys from the Eagles down here. Talon Patterson, will give him the number 1 star of the game. And let's see, our hard hat today. Let's see, what do you think of a hard hat? What do you think? I'll say Wes Briding? What do you think? What do you think,
He
Dan?
was putting some time in.
He was. We'll go Wes Briding. Will be our hard hat of the day today. So
And I've got, if the numbers are right, Beavercreek 29 shots, Bishop 30 shots.
There you go.
Game.
that sounds more like it. Yeah. Okay. So on the game, we heard from the scorers table, 30 shots on goal by Watterson and 29 by Beavercreek. So I guess that'll do it, folks. We appreciate everybody joining us. Running down this, let's at least mention some of our sponsors. We mentioned Bill Daniels. We've got Chris Lehman from MMA Academy, Restore Hyper Wellness. Nice of them. Go-To Pros, Pest Control, John and Amy Haywood. Curve Miller, Total Wealth and Fitness, Russell Total Wealth and Fitness, and Launch 4, James Smith, Germain Auto Group, we appreciate them, KBD, John Haywood, TJ Wards, Todd Phillips, Rhonda Shamball, our good friend Rhonda from Iron Gate Realty, Rhonda Shamball, appreciate her sponsorship again this season. Raising Cane's Restaurant with Logan Beam. So and all of our other sponsors as well. Those I just mentioned were our Playmaker and Hat Trick sponsors. And so we appreciate everybody else who sponsored the game for us this year. So that'll wrap things up today as the Beavers come away with a 4-2 win. So they will round out their preseason with a squared record at 1 win, 1 loss, 1 tie. And Bishop Watterson in the preseason with the loss today drops to 1-3 on the preseason. So outstanding game today for the Beavers. Again, the 3 stars, number 3, Hayden Drake, number 2, Chase Newroth, number 1 star of the game, Talon Patterson, hard hat to Wes Briding, and congratulations to the Beavers on a great game to lead up to Saturday night.
Got one tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow?
Got a JV scrimmage versus
Oh.
Elder.
JV scrimmage versus Elder tomorrow. Kettering. Oh, okay. What time is that?
5:30
Oh, 5:30. Okay.
during their practice time.
Oh, okay. During their practice time. So are you guys going to stream that?
Sure.
So I don't know. So I don't know. I don't know if I'll be there or not tomorrow, but definitely we look forward to Saturday.
Yeah.
There's nothing else before Saturday, right? Okay, so tomorrow you might be able to watch the JV game against Elder tomorrow, and then Saturday night is against Varsity Elder, right?
Yeah, Varsity Elder.
Okay. All right, and that'll be at 8:30.
I knew you were going to ask that.
Yeah.
8:30
Right.
at Kettering Rec.
So, okay. So appreciate everybody joining us. Thanks again for all the help. And again, speaking for camera operator Cliff Briding, producer Craig Newroth, and our engineer today is Dave Vandenboss. Kent Jacobs again. Final score today in a preseason scrimmage: the Beavercreek Beavers 4 and the Bishop Watterson Eagles 2. Until next time, we wish you good afternoon, everyone, from the NTPRD Chiller in Springfield. Have a good afternoon, everyone.